Man, just relieved, honestly. I look up there and we're down 15, 20 points. I'm like, man, not again. Like, we got to find a way. And, Ant, Nas, Kat, Rudy, everybody at times really had an impact on the game in the second half. And Jaden especially, I thought he was huge for us. And, to get this game 7 on the road, means a lot.
You're a guy that's been big on composure all the time. Kat seems to have taken a leap in terms of composure, just like even in the last week or 2 or 3. What do you think is behind that?
It's something we've been preaching. Coach has been preaching it. I think every player is holding each other accountable. It's not something that you're just hearing from one guy. So I think when somebody spazzes out in a game, everybody on the bench looks at you like, what are you doing? Like, lock in, get back in, in the rhythm of the game. And so you just don't want to be that guy, be the.
How much will experience help being down by 20 points on the road against the Champs help you guys? Now
I'm holding it for someone else to be on my life.
Man, to win a game like this, down 20, I don't think there's many teams that could do it. And we have a team that has been resilient all year. Has fought tooth and nail regardless of what the scoreboard is, and we've hung our head on defense. And I think our defense is what allows us to stick around, allows us to make runs like we had tonight.
Did that resilience get better as the season went on?
I think so. I think we had a lot of trials as the season went on. We had a lot of games that we look back at that we can pinpoint and say, hey, we learned something from this loss or this win, or the fourth quarter of one game, or this third quarter starts, first quarter starts. Like all that stuff has been big for us, and it kind of all culminated in one moment.
And how much fun is this for you at this point in your career?
I'm having a blast. I think that was my main message today was have fun. Have fun with this moment. And enjoy it. You never know. When you get these moments again. So for me, I'm like a kid right now, just enjoying it with my team.
Mike, what did you think of Rudy's fadeaway jump shot?
It was the luckiest thing I've ever seen. No, it was. I was excited. Honestly, it was an amazing shot, big time moment of the game. I think it was right after. I think Ant might have gotten fouled, and we didn't get the call, but. So we definitely needed a bucket right there, and for him to make that was a good little momentum shift for us.
What kind of growth did you see from Jaden McDaniels offensively in this game?
Man, Jaden's been key. He's been our X factor. He's been the guy that doesn't get the attention like he should, but he's had to guard in the first 2 rounds. 4 or 5 of the best scorers you'll meet in our game. And has done it without saying a word. He doesn't need the ball. Just hustles and gets it however he can. The last couple of games especially, I thought he really took it upon himself to be aggressive offensively, not just on the defensive end, and we need him to do that more.
Did you have to just say anything to Anthony Edwards when he was struggling early, encourage him or anything like that? Or does he even need that?
No, I didn't have to say nothing about anything. I don't even know what he was shooting. I was like, man, just keep going. Shoot, I don't care if you miss the next 10. I just want you to be aggressive. That's what he does. That's who he is.
Mike, before the postseason started, I asked you this before, but you told the team, can you please take this seriously because you don't know how many more of these you have left. Indicative of the game that was had tonight where we all had to come back, how does this feel?
Oh, man. Honestly, it's unbelievable. I think this team has made such a big jump in a short period of time. Before the playoffs started, I know there was a lot of doubts, from the outside, and from the inside, I thought, we stuck together and we kind of stuck to our message, who we are, and stayed close to that. And it's shown itself in each series, and to win on the road in Game 7 in Denver. It's about as big as big of a moment as we can have so far in the playoffs.
You talked about that resilience that you showed tonight, but you guys didn't really get off the mat like in Games 3 and 4, or even 5. Like, what was different about a lot of shots this time?
Get
off the mat, like when you got kind of knocked down in the other games in the series.
Yeah, I really think guys just found whatever that little bit was for each individual to do a little bit better. Like each guy did something. Like Rudy was starting to screen better, finish better. I was getting guys open. Ant was starting to be aggressive down the hill. Kat was guarding like he was, his life depended on it. And Jaden started being aggressive offensively. We just had everybody kind of doing their role at the right time and not letting what was happening, the results, dictate our effort. Is
there any doubt that creeps in when you're down 20 in the second half of Game 7? Like, is this really going to end this way?
it's funny, but it's with our team, it's hard to just look at a 20-point lead and say it's over. If we're a team that have been in this position, and we get down 20 down 15, we can easily come back and play defense. We can get stopped. If our offense is able to complement that and be able to, we can get on runs. We can get 15-1 runs really quickly. And so there isn't really any doubt. It's just what are we waiting on? Let's get this going and start making this move.
A couple more guys.
Where does this rank in your history, Mike?
Man, it might be one right now. That's a good. It's been a long history. I can't remember everything. So definitely a special one. Just being able to win in the fashion that we did. To see us kind of take over in that fourth and find a way to win against these guys who, like I said, they don't beat themselves. The Denver Nuggets. So very proud of the guys.
What does that do for you going forward when you win so many games in so many different ways and you win 3 in Denver?
I think it tells us who we are and what we're capable of doing. I think that we don't flinch in the face of any adversity. When stuff goes sideways, we find a way to get back on track. That's great to have that, especially on the road. We can take care of home court. We know we can win on the road, so that's a good sign.
It'll be crazy Wednesday.
Can't wait.
Like.